there's no indication that we having like a big, so the ticks are not, the internals are not representing the move down, right? NQ is below the zero line and below 300. And YM keep pushing down. Are they going to pivot in this block here? Maybe, but we got some serious pushing, some serious selling going on. But I think we could get a pop. I'll take one M2K here. I'll take an M2K there. I didn't get fill. I'm going to go in at market. So, all right.
Order canceled.
So I'm up with that. I should have taken RTY. Look at YM. They're all making their move now. See that? We get a pivot right out in this area here. I didn't get in here in time, so you could scalp real fast, all right? We up $10, $12. Let me see if they're going to pivot it up or they're going to come down back. Test the low, and then try to make one more push up, all right? It's really whippy. Extremely whippy right now. Look at your dome. You could see from your dome, all right? Okay, YM is making his move. YM is making his move. RTY going to try to make his move too, right? So what NQ is doing? NQ is making his move. All right. So RTY is, look at this, micro how it's trading them, right? Look at this. Got to pop up, but it's really, really speedy. I mean, this micro on Russell is trading like NQ. Speed. Got a lot of speed. All right. Going very speedy. But I think they're gonna pop them up off of in this time frame. Remember, we look at this block here for a pivot, am I right? Let me see if the pivot kind of pivot YM a little. Down off the low back here. Let me see if they're gonna push a little higher. Maybe back to the value area on the low here. So this guy, he could come up here. All right. But it's very speedy. So you're trading this volatility, you have to take profit real fast. The RTY is working. It's up $170, $215, and now move up. See that? 150, 150, 135. You saw it pull right back. Gonna try to make one more push up. One more push up there. But it's really, really fast. All right, so now they're gonna take it down back. So I'm taking the $215 win, $210 win on the RTY. On the micro, it's up $16, but it's really, really speedy, right? So this was just a pivot play out of the 935, 945 box. All right. I take this small win here. I'm done. $13. So we get another quick win there on RTY, micro, and E-mini. All right. But it's really, really speedy here, right? So we're in the pivot area here, all right? See what NQ doing? He work. He's still going up. YM and NQ still going up, see? So if anybody have taken these guys in this green area here, is where we look for the pivot from the 5 minute. All right, the blue area, and then we look for the pivot up back, all right? And then we get the 945, we look for them to pivot it back down. See, and look the pivot here. Sitting an uptrend here, but we're still gonna look for a pivot, right? I have to take them up more into 945. We look for a pivot pay down, right? So I like them to come back to the value area. RTY. All right, to come back to the VWAP here or to the trend line. Give us a nice big cushion to take it down back. All right, so
U.S. Secretary of State Blinken says the U.S. will pay more than $200 million to the World Health Organization by the end of this month.
okay. We're looking this time frame here now for a pivot down. All right. So on that note, I'm gonna short M2K. One short and M2K here. I do M2K before I do an RTY, right? So I think we pivot down here. All right. Why I'm getting a nice pop here. And Q micro, well, he's just straight in sideways right now. We're looking for a pivot back down, right? So down, up, down. All right. YM is at the VWAP here. YM micro. Perfect place here in this cluster here to take it down. All right. Okay, he's pushing a little higher. He come back to the VPOC up here. I'm taking one right here, guys. On the micro. YM micro. All right. $9.4 to 6. So micro down $17 in this guy, up $2 here. All right, they're pushing YM up. All right, so getting a nice pop. We'll see what the ticks are doing. Is the ticks following? Not really. It's just noise. NQ is moving up. So if we look at the NQ, he's moving up. TQ's up. Momentum is shifting. Still looking for the pullback. All right. He's at the trend line here. I'm taking an RTY here, short.
Order filled.
All right. I take an NQ also. See if NQ go up a little more. I think they're all gonna try to push. He can push the. He break out the VWAP. I'm looking for him to pull back. He gonna go to the VWAP, and this guy going to the value area. See, M2K. I want him to get there. So. Okay, let me see if the pivot them here now. So. Gonna add one more to my RT, my micro on the Russell. Add one more right here. Okay. So here they come. YM is pulling back. May come back to the VWAP. Mightn't get much from him, right? This guy here, look him to, well, he got a whole bunch of cluster here, so it's gonna be tough to make money here. with him. All right, so he pulled back. He ain't got a whole bunch of support. Got to wait him to work it out first, you know. But it's gone into a chop mode here. So nothing much, you know. $9.48. Let's see if the pivot here, right? So see if they come down now. I'm looking for him to come back here. All right. Trying to recover off of that drop. All right. That'll recover nicely off of that drop. Gonna look for the pivot in Dow anyhow. So trying to push them up.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Time with the US NAHB Housing Market Index forecast 83, previous 83, and the US business inventories month over month forecast 0.5%, previous 0.5%.
Wow, they're pushing them up. They didn't get a pivot yet. Might be a 10 o'clock pivot then. So I think the pivot gonna come soon, guys. So get ready. Look at this NQ. Could do a micro on him, right? So you're gonna hit the VWAP here. Right? Take an NQ micro.
Order submitted.
I don't know if we can get filled, but should. I miss it. Gotta go in here.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Add to my YM here. All right.
Order filled.
I mean, this micro's pushing up like crazy. I'm gonna add another one here anyhow. So
Order filled.
looking
Order filled.
for the pullback now, guys.
Order filled.
I'm looking for the pullback now. See what they do. M2K if you're not in a trade. So M2K push up to yesterday low, you're shorted. And look for the pivot. Okay. I look for the pivot here. Maybe I like NQ short here, you know. I like an NQ short there. So see. If he come back and touch this VWAP, I'll take him down. Take an NQ,
Order filled.
NQ here. So we got the NQ micro on. All right. I'm timing it to get into a mini here. All right. If you don't have M2K, you take M2K, guys. Take YM, take M2K. Take an NQ micro. All right. It's coming into 10 o'clock. And we look for a pullback, okay? He's moving down nice, so he coming back here. Back to the value area, right? Look for the pivot soon, guys. Okay. Tighten your stops, am I right? I mean, this is a pivot place. You gotta got tight. You gotta got your stops in place. All right.
We do have the US NAHB market index.
Yeah, we give them time to work or time to get our head ripped off, but
0.5%.
think the pullback at 10 o'clock. So might take a little heat. That retail tail was good. That was good. Some good data on our retail sales, you know, on the core CPI, industrial production. There's some good numbers. Market drop, but then recover off of them. So, okay, we looking for the pivot here, guys. Looking for the pivot. Looking for the 10 o'clock pivot here. I know you might be taking some little minor heat in these little trades, but it's no big deal. Why are we looking for the pivot? All right, so. All right, whichever one, give me the money, I'm taking it. RTY. RTY, I'm only up 200. Up 200 in RTY. I'm taking off one, guy. I'm taking off one. Taking off another one. I'm only keep a runner. A runner in RTY. Up here to 616. There's going to be a $400 win trade on RTY. Going to be a 400 win in RTY. I'm out. 186. Taking off the micro. I've traded those micro amount. Oh, so what we got is YM micro. He's down $4. So we got out to the RTY. We make some money, right? We got NQ micro. So these two guys are down a couple bucks, right? So still looking for these to fail. We got a failure on this guy on RTY. All right, we jump out. We make our money. Now we manage this NQ here. Micro and the YM micro. Okay, guys. So we're looking for this to fail. All right. I like an E-mini here. Not yet for an E-mini. It's kind of whippy. Want to take an E-mini here on this NQ here. Well, I think it's going to be soon here. I'm going in an NQ. All right, see if we get the drop. Here we comes. YM is failing. This is still whippy, right? But he failed. He got all this area to drop. So this could be a good trade here, right? So we got a micro here. He's up 14. All right. 14 bucks. Oh, here we come on the NQ. Come on, NQ. Come on. Here we come on the NQ. NQ, I'm up 110 and 2. 120 and 2. I'm holding this a little longer. 180, scaling out one, taking
Order
one off,
filled.
taking one off, taking the win on the NQ micro,
Order filled.
taking the win on the next NQ
Order
A
filled.
mini. All right. We see the YM, it's up 23 bucks. Let's take that off also, right? Take that off. 28 bucks.
Order
On
filled.
2, we done. We have nothing remaining. We take off the micro, we take off NQ, we take off RTY, and we take off the micro here. So we good. All right, see that, guys? Quick pivot plays off of these colored zone, up, down, up, down. That's the opening range pivot play. We look for pivot off the 5 minute. Then we go into 9:35 to 9:45. We look for pivot. We go up to 10 o'clock. And then we look for a pivot down or up based on the direction of the trend. Plays work like a charm. Okay, we do nothing here. We take this win and we chill.